enthusiasts! Welcome back to the RETROcirq, the ultimate destination for all things nostalgic. Take a look around. We've got a brand new set, a fresh look, and a whole lot of retro charm that's going to transport you back in time. Now, change is good, and we've embraced it with open arms. We've listened to your feedback, and we're taking RETROcirq to a whole new level while still staying true to our roots. The 80s, 90s, and 2000s are all wrapped up into this vibrant set, and we can't wait to share it with you. But fear not. The heart and soul of RETROcirq remain the same. We're still bringing you those classic retro commercials that make you say, "Oh, I remember that." From jingles that stick in your head to products that define an era. So stay tuned for more blasts from the past, right here on RETROcirq.
You got the right one, baby. You know, I just love this new Diet Pepsi song, but do you think it's caught on yet?
You got the right one, baby. You got the right one, baby. Diet Pepsi.
You got the right one, baby.
With 100% NutraSweet.
Genuine draft. For those who've discovered its real draft taste, the world is a very cool place.
All my dreams never no fire.
The NBA playoffs continue on NBC. The Celtics battle the Pacers. The Bulls take on the Knicks. A playoff doubleheader Sunday.
A total stranger, if he would compare the new Eagle Nacho Cheese tortilla chips with the other leading brand. Excuse me, stranger, have I ever seen you before in my life? Would you mind tasting the new Eagle Nacho Cheese tortilla chips? Good, eh? And now the other leading brand?
I like these.
You've got to compare. You're ruining the commercial. Jack. I
don't care, Tony. I love these.
And there you have it. Scientific evidence that certain persons prefer Eagle. New Eagle Nacho Cheese. You're going to love them.
In all history, there's never been another hero like him. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
I fight for justice against the evil sheriff of Nottingham.
Robin, with a fateful Azim, defends Sherwood Forest.
Ha! I found your hideout. Surrender!
You put the Sherwood Forest playset together.
Little John, greeter visitor. Hi, Robin.
Figures and playsets sold separately.
Ha! Didn't get me. Come on, Sheriff. We got you right where we want you.
There's only one Prince of Thieves, Robin Hood.
Still to come on RETROcirq.
With each new video on MTV, America gets weaker.
Hello there. Welcome back to RETROcirq, where nostalgia is the main attraction. To let you in on a little secret. You want to know if the person is a real friend? Simple. Friends do let friends. Follow us on social media and subscribe to our channel. Also, be sure to subscribe, like, and click the bell to be notified. Perfect. So, the Philadelphia experiment with the nuclear nightmare. I must say that was the most bizarre nuclear activity I've ever seen. More like some sort of Frankenstein electrocution, if you will. The nuclear nightmare. The Philadelphia experiment. What an amazing performance by special effects. Yes. Anyways, let's just hope we don't have any nightmares from exposing our brains to such pageantry. Anyways, you stick around because there's plenty more where that came from. Maybe not exactly like that, but I promise we have more great things for you coming. And of course, more commentary from me. Who could ask for more?
Again. He'll never learn. I've told him time after time these things are mine. Give up, Rhodie. The only thing you're going to get to taste is the windshield.
Garfield Fruit Snacks. Great tasting.
What's so funny?
New Garfield Fat Cat Funnies. They're hysterical. Fruit snack rolls with different Garfield comics printed right on them.
I'm such a card.
Fat Cat Funnies. They're good and funny.
Just how appley, so very appley.
Very appley crunch.
Just how appley, how really appley is.
Appley sweet, it's crunchy, it's crunch.
Apple Cinnamon Cheerios has the taste of sweet, crunchy apples to give you the sweetest appley crunch.
You ever want to munch?
And it's part of this complete breakfast.
One crunch, one appley crunch. Of Apple Cinnamon Cheerios.
And you'll wonder...
Just how appley, how really appley is every appley crunch.
General G, and I'm looking everywhere for my honey, you see.
Speaking of honey, it's time for the Honey Sweet Crunch of
Honey Nut Cheerios! This rabbit delights in that Honey Sweet Crunch.
Ooh, they grab a ball because he loves it a bunch.
And it's all part of this complete breakfast.
I love these Honey Nut Cheerios, but guess what, kids? I gotta go! It's the Honey Sweet Crunch you'll love a bunch.
Bunch.
It's Honey Nut Cheerios.
I've tried everything. I'll never get to taste Trix with lime green pops. Toured in Trix bicycle race. Winner receives silver bowl of Trix. The fruity, delicious part of a complete breakfast. Wow! So many people racing for Trix. They must realize that Trix with lime green is really fruity.
Fingers up. The Italians are the lead, but the French are right behind them.
I'll never catch him. Yeah! What a lift! Fruity Trix, I can taste it. Au revoir! Ciao! Lemony yellow, here I come. Orangey orange, I'm halfway there. Crispity purple, they're slowing down. Raspberry red, I'm getting ahead.
They're wheel to wheel, and the rabbit wins by his ear.
Lime green eyes, the winning team.
Yes, the rabbit wins the trick.
For 3 supple kids.
I say he gets it.
I say he's a rabbit. Kids, you can decide. Does the rabbit get the silver bowl of Trix? We need your vote. Ballots on boxes of Trix.
Please vote yes.
Hey, Jack. Nice bumping into you.
Sugar Bear, Super Golden Crisp cereal.
Worth coming down the beanstalk for. There's a taste of honey in every bite of Super Golden Crisp with a honey crunch.
I just can't get enough of.
Punch your back, Jack.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. That looks good, and I want some.
Sorry, big guy.
Everybody's falling for that great honey crunch. Part of this nutritious breakfast.
Can't get enough Super Golden Crisp. Love that honey crunch.
He's back in Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Enter the T2 telephone sweepstakes and lend the Terminator a hand, because he's going to give you his. Just call 1-900-786-8376. And you could win an endoskeleton hand, plus Midway's T2 video arcade game, an NES game unit with LJN's T2 cartridge, and more. $1.95 the first minute, $1.45 for each additional minute. Under 18, hands off, or get your parents' permission. Touch-tone phone only.
Whack, smack. What was that? Doc
Darkwing Duck is on the attack. Got a warning for criminals, kids in 7 weeks. Bang, boom, you're doomed. Word up back. Remember that there's 7 weeks. By then you freak. Delete. Get off the street. Or it's Darkwing Duck that you're gonna meet.
Cheerios is part of this complete breakfast. You got a lot to do before lunch.
Thunderjets Fruit Snacks presents.
It was my final tryout for the Elite Blue Angels Flight Squadron. Our last maneuver was the hair-raising Delta Loop. My FA-18 Hornet screamed into the dive at over 400 miles per hour. The G-forces were intense, but I pulled it off and brought her in. Whoa! Did you make the team?
Now you can be part of the team with your authentic Blue Angels poster. Free in marked boxes of Thunderjets, the fruit snack that goes fast.
Count Chocula presents Mickey. Something happens to Mickey at daylight.
Chocolate.
The chocolate monster in him comes out for a bite.
Chocolate.
Of their double chocolatey delight.
Count Chocula.
All right. Chocolatey cereal with chocolatey marshmallow bats. Satisfies a chocolate monster in no time flat. The monstrously good part of a complete breakfast. If you crave chocolate too, Count Chocula can satisfy the chocolate monster in you.
Save for the retro commercials. This has been an independent original production of RETROcirq. If you had a blast, and I hope you did, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, and share these nostalgic moments. Oh, and before you go, why don't you dive into our playlist for a binge-worthy trip down memory lane? Until next retro rendezvous, keep the memories alive, keep the laughs rolling, and as always,